You sure?
Yeah, I'm ready.
She said, let me fix my bun. Starting.
I'm good now.
What are you conducting? An orchestra? There's nobody behind? In front. It's so hot. 3, 2, 1. Hey, y'all!
Welcome back to Keepin' It Catholic.
Season 4.
Episode number
1. Here we are. We're back. Thank you guys so much for convincing Mike Walsh to give us another season of Keepin' It Catholic. Shout out to our huge fan, Mr. Kevin Hickey.
Hey!
We're back, family, and we are glad to be here. And we're coming to you tonight, right at the beginning of Hispanic Heritage Month. Hits close to home. Hits close to home. You know why? We're both Hispanic. Duh. Anyway, how you been, friend?
You know, all right, I guess.
That's awkward. We see each other every day.
Right.
But anyway.
But how are you?
I am great. Loving ministry, loving work, loving you. Oh, we're just a few steps closer to our wedding.
Oh my gosh, it's like 5 months away. Can you believe that?
Already.
Just wait till it gets closer.
Anybody
We'll
want
have
to
to make an episode just about that.
So yeah, we're back and we're still in preparation for our wedding. We're moving, but we didn't want to miss out on this season, so we are back to give you guys more content.
So why do you want to talk about
My parents? I don't want to talk about my parents.
Hispanic Heritage Month?
Why do I want to talk about Hispanic Heritage Month?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Other than the fact, you know, that your polo says.
My polo is brought to you by Diócesis de Camden Ministerio Hispano, or Hispanic Ministry of the Diocese of Camden. Why do I want to talk about Hispanic Heritage? Because I think it's important that we share the way that we worship with everyone else. Hispanic Heritage, the Hispanic community brings such beauty and art and vibrancy and life to the liturgy that if you have yet to experience a Mass within one of our Hispanic ministry parishes, I invite you to it. Talk about some of the differences.
So the music, obviously, number one is a big difference. You know, there's a lot of guitar, there's a lot of bongos, sometimes a little piano here and there. But it's just like really, it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just very lively. Like it's just an upbeat feeling, and you come to Mass and, you know, you're ready to worship God and praise him, and what better way to do it than, you know, to do it with some upbeat music and clapping and, you know, getting everyone prepared for, you know, the Eucharist.
The feast, the solemnity, the party.
Yeah.
I think growing up, I was convinced when my parents told me the Mass is it is a feast, it is a party, it is to be lived, and I was convinced because we lived that every Sunday when we went to Mass. As we've gotten older, we've grown an appreciation for more traditional hymns and the organ and the beauty behind that, and it is beautiful, and it is to be appreciated. But there's something just about the way that our brothers and sisters within the Hispanic community celebrate the Eucharist. So just some background information, because we came prepared. There they are. So just so that you guys know, here in the Diocese of Camden, we do have 22 parishes with Hispanic ministry, or 22 parishes that offer the liturgy in Spanish. We have an office. We have the Office of Hispanic Ministry that is directed by Mr. Andres Arango. Shout out to Andres. Hi, Andres. And he does a great job, right? He's always very, very much involved with the Hispanic community. And you can get more information about the Hispanic ministries and about what Hispanic ministry does at camdendiocese.org/HM. And everything is there, just so that you guys can take a look over there if you want. We're a very Marian people, and we do hold a strong devotion and respect and reverence for the Eucharist. Dr. Hoffman Ospino which Star's going to talk about a little bit. He's a professor at Boston College and a good friend of both Andres and I. But he threw some statistics at us that every time I look at them, it surprises me. I don't know why it does. It shouldn't, but it does.
So it says today approximately 30.4 million people in the U.S. identify as Catholic and Hispanic.
So you got 30.4 million people. That's like more than us.
That's more than 2.
It's crazy. It's 30.4 million people who identify both as Catholic and as Hispanic.
That's crazy.
So there's a huge Hispanic presence in the Catholic world in the United States.
Yeah.
What else you got?
And then it says more than half of U.S. millennial Catholics are Hispanic.
More than half.
Wow.
So that's like more than 50%.
Half. Very good.
Right? I'm learning things.
You're so good at math.
Whatever. I know that it's more than half.
Then it says 2/3 of Catholics under 35 who attend Mass regularly are Hispanic.
So 2/3 of people our age, you guys, who attend Mass regularly, are Hispanic.
So that should say something, though.
That should say something. It
Because
says a lot.
that means that when we were younger, when us millennials were younger, really instilled the faith.
Our families.
Our families really instilled the faith.
Shout out,
in
Mom
our
and Dad.
lives.
I see you guys.
Thank you for all you did for us. But no, seriously. The Hispanic...
Go ahead.
Yummy soda.
Ew. And I think that's another part of the rich culture, right?
Yeah.
Is that not only is the faith passed down to us, but the traditions, the rituals that come with the faith. Star mentioned earlier the devotion to Our Lady of Guadalupe, and we know that's huge in the Mexican community, but that is given to us by our families, by our parents. The one of the feasts in the Catholic Church that kind of gets overlooked is the Epiphany, right?
Yeah.
But for me and my family, the Epiphany, the feast of the Three Kings Day, is huge. But that was given to me. That was passed down to me by my grandparents, and I still treasure it to this day.
Yeah.
So I thought those numbers were super cool to share with you guys, because either you are Hispanic or you're watching this and someone you know may be Hispanic. So. And if they're Hispanic and they're Catholic, which is a very good probability according to Dr. Hoffman Ospino, go with them to Mass. Check it out. Check out the Mass in Spanish. Check out the music. Check out the way that things... It's still the same readings. It's still the same process. It is still the same... And that is the beauty of our church, right?
Yeah.
Catholic meaning universal. We share those things. And every culture... I mean, I remember when we went to the Haitian Blueberry Mass.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. So step out of your comfort zones. Go take a step and go to one of our parishes. Like I said, you can find on the website what parishes have Hispanic ministry masses. Go to one of them. Or if you guys want to see Star and I,
Which you do. We know it.
we have the annual Hispanic Ministry Diocesan Celebration, October 24th, from 2 to 6 p.m., starting with the Mass at Divine Mercy Parish in Vineland, New Jersey.
Our hometown.
23 West Chestnut Avenue, Vineland, New Jersey, 08360.
And if you've never been to that Mass, it's very beautiful. All the different Hispanic cultures come together to represent their countries, and it's just really nice to come together for one day. And really just appreciate each other and show our support for each other.
Great music, great food. Bishop is there. Shout out to Bishop, because I must say, Bishop has and I think Andres would agree with me, un corazón hispano, or a Hispanic heart, right?
He does.
So Bishop studied in Puerto Rico, studied in the Dominican Republic. He speaks Spanish. And Bishop will be there.
He will be there.
So, this is really, video one is just an invitation to step outside of your comfort zone during Hispanic Heritage Month. Share the love with your Hispanic ministry brothers and sisters. Talk to a friend.
And remember, we're always called to accompany other people, right? We're called to do that. Pope Francis calls us to do that. Jesus did that. And so we should be following that same example and wanting to kind of, like Jose said, get out of our comfort zone and accompany people that maybe we normally wouldn't hang out with or be around. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I challenge you this week until next week to do that.
Yep. And like I said, you'll catch us on the 24th. Go. You're going to enjoy it. Who knows? You may start going to Mass in Spanish every week and pick up the language.
Yeah,
It'd be cool.
you would.
Anyway, we're
On
looking
that
forward.
note-
We're looking forward to the next 7 episodes. 1 down, 7 to go. Guys, we're back. Keeping it Catholic. We out.
We will see you on the next one.
Take it easy. Peace.
Bye.